If you guys are in need of coins for any reason, make sure to check out cheapmaddencoins.com. Use code Mike at checkout for 10% off. Well, haven't done this in a minute. I'm happy to be back. As you guys know, or maybe you didn't know if you don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram, I actually went to Los Angeles, California over the weekend to play Madden NFL 19. And this entire video is gonna be me telling you my experience on the matter. Now, I will be honest with you. I didn't really vlog. I wanted to take this as a experience that I could just relish. I wouldn't have to worry about being in front of a camera. I mean, I was a part of other people's vlogs and stuff like that, but I just pretty much hung out the entire weekend. I had a great time. It was extremely fun. I didn't really vlog like I said, but I wrote some stuff down. I have some footage, and we're gonna be talking about all that today. So in today's video, I wanna kind of walk you through my process of playing Madden 19 and give you guys my opinions. But I also wanna put forth a disclaimer on this video, and that is the fact that this game that we played was an extremely early build. The build was 3 weeks old when we played it. Now, the game isn't coming out until early August, like August 7th or something like that. The build that we played was 3 weeks old from now. So it is multiple months out of its actual release date. So while there were bugs, while there were issues, we have to understand the game's not done yet. So there might be some cosmetic things or some gameplay issues, just some little mini glitches that happen that will obviously be fixed at launch. And obviously I'll talk about those, but don't really put that much thought into those things. And looking at it from the other end, don't really put that much thought and that much weight, I guess I should say, on my opinions and other people's opinions on the game, because while we might talk about great things, those might change. We will talk about bad things, and those hopefully will change. So just like I said, as a disclaimer, this was a very, very early build that we played. Keep that in mind. I just want to like ingrain that in your guys' minds at this point. One thing I want to harp on a little bit before we get into this video as kind of like a precursor to all of these new Madden 19 videos that everybody will be making. If that person that you're watching hasn't directly played the game, their opinion and their thoughts are like here. And I'm not saying that to put anybody down, but it's hard to explain. If you haven't played the game, you don't know how it feels. So if someone's saying, oh, this game's incredible, looks so good, they're probably just giving you some false hope and just hyping you up. If they're saying, oh, this game sucks, it's terrible, they're probably just a bunch of downers that don't give any constructive reasons on why they think what they think. I wouldn't really watch those types of videos. I don't know, they're kind of spam, they're useless, there's no point in them being up. So now officially that we have all of that out of the way, I want to walk you through my experience at EA Play. And just first of all, the experience was incredible. The event was run so much better than it was last year. If any of you guys remember, I was actually kicked out the first day because there literally wasn't enough space and I wasn't able to get in. Now this year, thankfully, I was able to get a pass, I was able to get in early, I was able to play the game. It was great, but overall, there really wasn't a line. It was pretty easy to get in after like the first hour of each day. There was like no line. It was extremely easy to get in. You could play your games, hang out in there, talk to YouTubers, talk to streamers, bunch of famous people there. Obviously, it is Hollywood, it is LA. It was fun. It was ran very well. So if anyone's watching this that helped put on EA Play, you know, kudos to you. So we're gonna start out on the timeline of Saturday. I'm not gonna talk about the days before. Saturday was the main day of EA Play. I was able to get into EA Play at around 11:30, 12. It opened up to the public around 2 o'clock. Once I got in, I started playing games. I played regs, I played MUT squads, and some people, I don't know how, were able to get into practice mode. I couldn't do that. Maybe I didn't have the plug or something like that, but I played some regs and I played some MUT squads. And within, I kept playing games and I kept playing games. I played probably 10 games that day. And after every single game, I was thinking to myself, oh my God, please be different. Please be different. This sucks. This is so clunky. I don't like this. After every single game, I was thinking, oh my God, like this game sucks. This game literally sucks. I felt like I was playing Madden 15 with like way too many animations. I thought it was terrible. I'm just being 100% straight with you. I did not like it. I think the best two words to describe it were clunky and slow. The only positive experience I had from Saturday was that Madden 19 felt so different than Madden 18. If you loved 18, you might not like 19. If you hated 18, you're probably gonna love 19. Take that how you will, but that's pretty much what I thought on Saturday. That entire day, I was super upset. I was pissed. I was mad. I'm like, dang, this game is not good. I don't like it. I don't know how everyone's gonna like this game. Well, the next day was a completely different experience, and I'm really happy to talk about that right about now. So I woke up Sunday morning, I got on YouTube, and I watched Zan's video on like a motion cut and one cut. I read a couple gameplay blogs, and essentially, I realized that I suck. I don't say this very much. You guys might want to screen cap this, pull out your cellular phones, record me saying this. But I sucked at Madden 19. I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't run the ball. And that was one of the main reasons why I hated the game on Saturdays, because I couldn't run. Like literally, I felt like it was so stiff, it was so clunky, and I didn't like it at all. And Sunday was a completely different experience. Now, the reason why it was a different experience is because I understood the new moves that were in the game, the way players run. So think about it like this. Holding sprint and not holding sprint while running the ball in Madden 19 is so much different than it is in Madden 18. When you're holding sprint in 19, it's extremely realistic. Like, I can hold sprint, and if I try to do like a spin move or a juke move at full speed, it's like slow and clunky. It is. So you have to understand when you hold sprint and when you don't hold sprint. I'm not just talking like before the line of scrimmage. I'm talking past the line of scrimmage as well. Like if you're running and you see a guy coming at you, maybe you slow down, do a one cut to the opposite side or a juke move or something like that. And that is something I did not understand whatsoever on Saturday. But on Sunday, I went back up there. All the YouTubers I was with, I was like, guys, we gotta go back up there. We gotta test this out. We gotta try this out. And oh my God, it was like night and day. Every single person I was with was like, this is so much better. This is so much better. And it's all because, well, at least for me, it's all because I sucked. I didn't know what I was doing. The ball carrier mechanics were extremely weird, and they were hard to get used to at first, and I didn't really know what I was doing. But once I understood it and I understood how you have to play the game, it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. I liked it. I genuinely liked it. We played probably like 5 or 6 games that day, like literally straight. And I had fun. I really did. It felt different than 18. It felt like I was playing a different game. It looked different. Now, the graphics, in my opinion, just in my personal opinion, it looks like they took a step back. I think the visuals are cool for like Ultimate Team and franchise and stuff like that, but the actual graphics looked a little weird. Now, like I said before, I know this is an early build, so that type of stuff might be fixed when the game actually comes out, but the graphics looked weird. It's hard to explain. If you see the trailer, you kind of know what I'm talking about in that aspect. They looked a little strange, but once I understood how to actually play the game, dude, it was fun. It was definitely fun. There's a lot of really crazy and really cool moves that you could do that I enjoyed, man. I liked running with Le'Veon Bell. He did Le'Veon Bell type moves. He would hold at the line of scrimmage. He would push his lineman out to the side. You could see him stop and do a one cut directionally to the right, and it would look like Le'Veon Bell. You got guys like Marshawn Lynch who would lower his shoulder and truck into guys. It actually felt like the player builds were different. Like Chris Johnson actually looked like he was running the ball super fast. I didn't use Chris Johnson, but I just picked someone that's fast. Someone like a Chris Johnson was extremely fast. Somebody like a Marshawn Lynch was extremely big and bulky and would just run you over. It felt like it was 2 different types of players, which is something that, in my opinion, 18 did not do well at all. But that I was excited on. I truly was so happy that the game wasn't terrible. It was just me. I was just terrible. I'm not gonna get into the gameplay or anything like that right now. I mean, I'll talk a little bit about the running mechanics and like running plays, but I don't want to get into too much of that because I think this video is running a little bit long. But right now, I'll talk about the run. So guys, I ran like every run play you could think of. I ran pitch, I ran dive, I ran stretch, I ran power O. I ran the 0-1 trap. I ran like a power O out of the shotgun. I ran tosses. I like pulling guards with a sweep. Everything, right? In my opinion, I ran a draw too. Okay, I didn't say it. In my opinion, there wasn't really one play that was like, holy cow, this play's insane. This run play is so good. And I read a lot of different run plays. I couldn't find one of them. What it seemed like was to get the ball past the line of scrimmage, like to get it past the line of scrimmage was difficult. It was hard. You had to use your skill to hit the hole and choose the right move to get past the line of scrimmage. Now, once you did that in the open field, the gameplay, in my opinion, was fun. It was like there was a lot of animations, but they weren't really game breaking when I played it. I will admit that the block sheds at the time were like kind of insane. You cannot let me say this again. You cannot hold sprint before you get the ball past the line of scrimmage. If you do that, it's like immediately loss of a yard. Loss of a -1, that'd be positive yard. Maths. So essentially, running the ball felt like it wasn't really overpowered plays. More so, it was use your skill to get past the line of scrimmage and actually manage to get yards. It felt like, I hate this term. I cringe every time I hear it. It felt like there could be some nice run dots in Madden 19. Now, to end this video, I know this video is extremely long. To end this video, there is a lot of things that this game needs to improve on, that Madden 19 had some issues. Me and Vic and Tex and Rep and CK, everyone that was there, we found some plays that were messed up, to say the least. There was definitely some stuff that was really weird. Some of the player builds, like Ben Roethlisberger, looked all types of messed up. There was definitely some glitches in the game, but it seemed like stuff that, could be fixed within a week. At that time, so easily should be fixed by the game being out. It felt a little weird that, like I said, there were glitches and stuff. There's stuff that needs to be fixed. The game is not perfect, but in my personal opinion, what I played at EA Play, which again, like I said, I know it's an early build, it didn't suck, okay? It wasn't terrible. It's weird if you don't understand how to play it. So your first couple games, it's gonna feel weird because it's different. It's not like you go from 17 to 18 and it feels the same. This feels different. It feels like a different game. It feels like the player movements and the motions feel different, and you'll see that. And hopefully you guys will eventually like that. I didn't get paid to fly out there. I spent my own money. I didn't get paid to go to EA. Not many people did. So all these opinions are my opinions. I'm not being paid to say any of this. And a lot of people that actually were there are gonna give you the same opinion that I am. Not none of them. Some of them were paid, but most of them were not paid to go out there. It was a good experience. I'm excited for 19. I'm incredibly excited for 19. Unfortunately, I'm not a game changer, so I couldn't capture any footage for you guys, but there's a bunch of other YouTubers posting that type of stuff, so you could probably search it up and find something. But I think I'm gonna end the video. Is there anything that I missed? No, there isn't. I wrote some notes down. There's nothing I missed. So guys, I'm gonna end the video. I've been recording for too long. This video is probably way too long. Either way, I'm gonna see you in my next upload. That's not my outro, but peace. I'm so